Talu Cave. On October 13, 2007, 9 individuals entered Talu Cave inside Khao Sok National Park, Thailand. The group consisted of 6 tourists, 4 Swiss citizens, a 10-year-old German boy, and a British teenage girl, along with 2 Thai guides. The cave is known for its scenic, shallow water passages. During the dry season, guided tours are common, but this particular tour took place during Thailand's rainy season. The group went into the cave shortly after noon. The weather at the entrance appeared stable. No rain had fallen in the area that morning, and everything looked safe. However, rainfall had occurred earlier in the mountains upstream where the cave's watershed begins. Because Nam Talu is part of a complex drainage system, it is extremely sensitive to upstream flooding. As the group walked deeper, they followed a stream passage that gradually became deeper. The guides noticed the water level rising slowly, but they continued forward. Minutes later, a sudden flash flood burst through the tunnel. The water rose quickly and filled the narrow parts of the cave. Panic spread instantly. One guide instructed the group to climb toward higher ground. Some managed to reach safer areas, but others were caught in the rapid current. Within minutes, the passageway filled with water, leaving no airspace in several sections. The narrow tunnel gave the group almost no chance to escape. 8 of the 9 people drowned. Only the British teenager survived by climbing onto a small ledge above the rising water. She waited there for more than 16 hours before a rescue team reached her. The remaining tourists and both Thai guides, including the 10-year-old boy, were found dead. The incident gained national attention. Authorities closed the cave and announced a seasonal shutdown. From June to November each year, the cave would remain off-limits due to flash flood danger. Warning signs were placed at the entrance, and tour companies were instructed not to operate tours during these months. For more than a decade, the seasonal closure was mostly followed, but enforcement remained inconsistent. Some operators continued tours in the rainy months if the surface weather appeared calm, often underestimating the danger. On August 6, 2024, another group entered the cave despite the official closure. The group included 22 tourists and 2 Thai guides. The weather looked normal. Although it had rained the previous evening, the morning skies were clear. Around 5 p.m., while the group was exiting, another flash flood struck. Water from upstream surged into the cave, trapping everyone inside. Thai rescue teams arrived quickly and managed to extract the tourists and one of the guides. The second guide, a 37-year-old man, was swept away while helping others escape. His body was found several hours later. A later investigation confirmed that the cave had been closed during that time, and the tour company had violated the seasonal closure rules. Legal action was taken for negligence. After the 2024 disaster, park officials tightened safety rules, but concerns remain. Some local operators still downplay the risk due to tourism pressure. Visitors unfamiliar with the cave's history may not understand how dangerous it is. The Nam Talu Cave disasters remain some of the most avoidable cave fatalities in modern times. Pierre-Saint-Martin Cave. In August 1952, an international expedition began exploring the Pierre-Saint-Martin Cave system, located in the Pyrenees along the France-Spain border. At the time, it was considered the deepest known cave in the world. Among the team was Marcel Lubens, a 33-year-old French engineer and experienced cave explorer, who served as the second-in-command under Belgian professor Norbert Casteret. The team spent nearly a week underground, installing rope ladders, exploring new passages, and mapping deep vertical shafts inside the mountain. On Wednesday, August 27th, after 6 days underground, Lubens was being hauled up a vertical shaft as part of the ascent out. He was suspended on a steel cable attached to a winch system. Just as he neared the top, the cable snapped. Lubens fell 130 feet, almost 40 meters, down a sloping rock shaft. Miraculously, he survived the fall, but he suffered a severe spinal injury and slipped into a coma. He was now lying 1,260 feet, or 384 meters, below the surface, in one of the deepest parts of the system. Despite the challenge, a rescue operation began. Team members climbed down rope ladders to reach him. A doctor descended into the cave to assess his condition, working by headlamp and candlelight in the cold, damp chamber. An extraordinary underground blood transfusion was performed in an attempt to stabilize him. Over the next 2 days, rescuers tried hoisting him upward using a manual winch, but the shaft was narrow and extremely dangerous. Falling rocks loosened by the rescue attempts now threatened both Lubens and the rescuers. On the night of August 29th, after nearly 36 hours of effort, Marcel Lubens died underground.